Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is WAAM. We are conducting a little program this afternoon, and Mr. John A. Scott at the console of the organ will now play for you. WAAM. Mr. Scott has just played a little religious number for you, and now the program continues with Mr. Scott and Mr. Greenfield in that beautiful selection. Beautiful Isle of Somewhere. Mr. Scott and Mr. Greenfield just brought our little program to a close. Kindly stand by. We are broadcasting over WAAM, and this comes to you direct from the Edison Studios. WAAM, located at 1 Bond Street, Newark, operates on a frequency of 1120 kilocycles. WAAM, 1 Bond Street, Newark, New Jersey. We open our little test program this afternoon by presenting Mr. John A. Scott at the console of the Edison organ. He opens with Onward, Christian Soldiers. Scott has just played for you Onward, Christian Soldiers on the Edison organ. In continuance of this test program, Mr. Greenfield and Mr. Scott will sing a duet, Beautiful Isle of Somewhere. John A. Scott and Mr. Arthur Greenfield just entertained you with the duet number, Beautiful Isle of Somewhere. This has been coming to you over WAAM, operating on 1120 kilocycles, 267 meters, as authorized by the Federal Radio Commission. WAAM, Newark, New Jersey, located at 1 Bond Street. We are presenting an Edison program this afternoon, and Mr. John A. Scott opens the program by playing an organ solo. John A. Scott, our happy hour man, just released a little religion in the form of Onward Christian Soldiers. Now Mr. Scott and Mr. Greenfield continue by playing and singing Beautiful Isle of Somewhere.
Somewhere the songbird
Beautiful Isle of Somewhere, beautifully sung by Mr. Scott and Mr. Greenfield. In presenting this program over WAAM, we have been attempting to cooperate with the engineers of the Edison Company in bringing to a state of perfection, if possible, the recording of this type. WAAM is located at 1 Bond Street in Newark, New Jersey, operates on 1120 kilocycles, and is signing off. Good afternoon.